I want to talk briefly about my man, the Prince of Aragon, in Much Ado About Nothing. By my man, I mean someone I actually don't want that much to do with. I would suggest to you that in many ways, the prince here is the problem for some of the reasons that we might think he is cool. First of all, as an aside, something I don't generally have a problem with is Spaniards, generally, right? The people of Spain or the Spanish royal family. Okay, I don't like royal families generally, but I don't particularly have a grudge against the Spanish royal family. The fact he's the Prince of Aragon, a major component of Spain, marks him to Shakespeare's audience as untrustworthy. Remember, Spain is the great geopolitical enemy, the big bad, the hostile superpower who's already tried to invade England once and had a kind of near miss, which we can call a great English triumph. But the English also experienced this both a great triumph and a near miss, right? The Spanish Armada incident of 1588. When you see someone who's marked as Spanish royalty in a Shakespeare play, that person is not going to be the hero. This is not the last Prince of Aragon we will see. That guy, we're not cheering for that other Prince of Aragon to get married at the end either. Oh, no, we're not. The prince is a bachelor. The prince is unmarried. I would suggest to you this is weird. It might seem cool. Hey, young, unmarried monarch. Yeah, bachelor king, bachelor prince. Bachelor prince in Shakespeare's ideology is a problem. He actually doesn't have a household of his own. He doesn't actually, he's never actually talked to him, and he doesn't have a wife to influence him and talk him out of stuff. He is immature. He is not yet at the life stage of marrying and starting a family. Now, this is not me speaking. This is the ideology of Shakespeare's time speaking. The person in charge should be someone who's actually, if you're going to be the patriarch, you should be the patriarch, man. Here, the fact that the prince isn't married is itself literally on a plot level problem. You can get confused on who he is wooing for. You can get you can suspect there's the problem where he proposes to Beatrice and then comes back later and says, I would have like doffed all the other respects and made her half myself, saying, I actually wasn't kidding. I would have married this very funny, witty woman, despite the fact that it's not a good political marriage for me. I would have done it and made her Princess of Aragon. These are technical, but there are larger problems. He's too immature to know that actually wooing for his follower is not a good idea. One of Claudio's problems is that he will not woo for himself. He will not take that risk of rejection. So the anxiety floats around him. He's constantly waiting to be rejected. The prince is someone who's going to listen to only other men. He's going to take his bastard brother's word, and I use bastard both pejoratively and literally. He's called Don John the Bastard. He's going to take that guy's word over the woman's word. He is gullible. He is Prince of the Bros, and he doesn't end up married for reasons. He is a problem. I would point out Beatrice tells Benedict to kill Claudio. Simple wish, 2 words, kill Claudio. And he goes and challenges him to a duel. Nobody tells Benedict to defect from the prince, but he does. He resigns from the prince's service in the same conversation. For your many courtesies, I thank you. I must leave your service. And then lays it on, you participate in killing this young lady. And Benedict never goes back. Benedict, for all his faults, defects from the all-male homosocial world of the prince and Claudio and the boys, and moves over to be with his future wife and their family in a social world that has women in it, and takes women's point of view seriously.